Today we got the CRKT Pilar. Welcome back, guys. First off, you could see kind of a different tabletop than was shown in the intro. That's because there was too much background noise outside, so I decided to take the review indoors. But let's get straight into it. Right off the bat, fantastic knife. I've been EDCing this for quite some time, and I've just been really digging it, especially with those titanium copper handles. And my favorite, that pocket clip. I actually hand torched the thing to try to match the color on the patina on the scales. It's a little darker than I'd like, but I think overall it's a good match. But yeah, ever since CRKT released the Pilar, it's been a very popular knife, and for good reason. It's a budget blade. It's going to run around $30, up to $60 if you want the copper scales on it. But again, budget blade, pretty small knife. It's 5.9 inches overall with a 2.4 inch long blade. But the biggest thing for me is that this thing is a workhorse. 0.15 inch blade thickness and 0.4 on the handle. This thing is a stout knife weighing in at 4 ounces. You get the utilitarian style sheepfoot's blade, which is great for opening packages and food prep. And what I really like is how the thickness stays with it all the way to the tip. So again, great for those everyday tasks. The steels could be HCR13 MOV, so it's a budget steel. Definitely not the best out there, but it's understandable for the price point that this knife was given at. Even though it is on the smaller knife size, since you have this finger choil, you can choke up and get a full handle feel. So it doesn't feel like, you know, those smaller knives. The locking is a real sturdy frame lock. It's a little side to side play, but none to up and down. The best thing for me is how smooth this blade is. I couldn't get it that time. Let's try it. There we go. You kind of spidey flick it out, and it's just silky smooth, perfect centering. And I was just really surprised on how smooth this thing was. And for the price point, I got to give it to CRKT. Some competitive options though. We got the Spyderco Dragonfly, which if you're going to compare the prices with the copper Pilar, it's around the same price range, and you can see it's going to be just about the same size. Biggest difference is going to be the thickness and the weight versus the Spyderco. I mean, this thing's got FRN handles and weighs nothing. Another great option, which is about the same exact size, is the Boker Mini Kalashnikov. Also, it's going to be a little bit of a thinner tactical style blade, but just around the same price point. And one more, since it's a very popular knife, is the Benchmade Mini Griptilian, and I'm just going to put that above here. So you can see it's going to be a little bit bigger than the Pilar, and definitely a lot more expensive. But again, these are just some competitive options. But personally, I don't think you can compare any knife to the Pilar. It's just so unique, and the customization that you can do, that you could put on this, the copper scales, I think they have brass ones also. You can, you know, customize the pocket clip. And for the price point, it's $30. Again, you're not getting a great steel, but you're getting a workhorse of a knife. I think overall it's pretty darn good value. But yeah, that's my real quick review on the CRKT Pilar. Hope y'all enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next video, and until then, stay safe.